Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us, of course, to answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Captain, medical emergency.
What's wrong now, Commander?
It's the Admiral, sir. He's fallen into a deep coma.
Has he been reading Vogon poetry again?
Not this time. Someone beamed Kirk Spock / fiction into his mission reports.
There's only one way to solve this problem.
Captain, you can't. You know what will happen.
We have no choice. Admiral, I've been in contact with Starfleet Command, and they agree with me. Star Trek 3 really is a rewrite to Spock's brain.
No!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Question of Trek. Excuse me, if I just unmute everyone. And here we are. I hope you enjoyed that little cartoon, which was done by the wonderful Zoe. And of course, including the voices in the voice acting talents of.
Oh, hold on. We need to take a moment. Crochet, Baby Yoda.
Oh,
hello.
Baby Yoda.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, so that was done by the wonderful, Zoe Kurt Robinson, and the voice acting talents, of course, by Paul, Admiral Brain Specs, and of course myself, who has changed entertainment with that one or two lines forever. Yosi Patrick says Spock's brain is a good episode. It is. So before we get started, let's check out who's here in the chat. So we have with us Mark Zamenfink or Salmonfink.
That's me. It's a trick.
Fluggerville, how you doing? And you got not Ryan Johnson. Thomas Potts, hello, how you doing? Glad to see you.
Hello, Thomas.
And Joseph Petrix, and of course, Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica. How are you? That's also known as LDG Pixels. Don't forget to go and check out that channel. He does some awesome stuff. I think he's going to be doing a Married with Children live stream today, or something like that, as he does every Saturday. So, yes, welcome back to another Question of Trek. Today we have a rematch between Mark Kirk, or Kirk's Mark, whatever it was called. I think it's a point.
Oh, no. We get a free point right from the beginning.
Yes, that's right.
It's
the
Mark of Kirk.
That's the one. And, of course, not forgetting Scarlet Candor. Of course, no, this show would not be complete without Admiral Brain Specs, our scorekeeper and referee, and his awesome and magnificent scoreboard. So let's bring that up. Where's that? Cool, look at that. Happy days. And so, I believe last week, Paul went first, didn't he? Did Paul not go first last week?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
You went first because I went first the week before.
I can't remember what happened yesterday, 7 days ago.
I do have a question, though.
It wasn't even 7 days, man. It was a while.
Given that we're currently running on aggregate and we drew the last match, if we draw this one, do we have to go to penalties?
If we draw by the end of round 5, we will, of course, go to round 6, where we bring on a member of the audience who will have a question, I'm sure. I know probably Joseph Petrick's dying and screaming to get on to ask a question. And I'm sure Jay Coulter is as well. Maybe even Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Now, I was told this morning that Americans hate draws or ties.
They do.
By
they
the
do, don't
Bird O' Prey 5, of all people.
We go into overtime.
That's right. And it's a shame Bird of Prey didn't catch the cartoon, because you may have noticed Zoidberg was in that little cartoon, wasn't he? In the sick bay with us.
I'm sure he can rewind it later on.
I'm sure
he'll watch.
Yeah. So, with that out of the way, we're going to go into the first round. Everyone knows the first round consists of 10 questions, each question requiring one answer. If they answer correctly, the team will get 1 point. If they aren't able to answer the question, the next team will get a fresh question. So, Mark of Kirk.
Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Yes. So, first question is to you. Oh, wrong way. Sorry, I need to go back. That was round 2 questions. Sorry. So, which Voyager crew member has an affinity for 20th century pop culture?
That'd be Tom Paris, if I think so.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Paris.
Yeah.
That is correct. It was, in fact, Tom Paris. Let's add a point on there.
Yay.
Well done.
Yay.
Scarlet Candor. Scarlet Candor.
Yeah.
What does GNDN mean that is found written on certain pipes in the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise in the original series?
GNDN. Do you know Positive Candor?
GNDN.
That's goes nowhere, does nothing. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Just a minute ago, you didn't know. Now, all of a sudden, you do. Are you being fed the answers? No, you are. You are in fact correct. It is goes nothing. Goes nowhere, does nothing. Well done.
Now, Conti, you do that every week.
I do what? I do what every week?
You act like you don't know the answer, and then like, oh, that's the answer.
Sometimes I have a tendency to overthink.
But anyway,
you're like Bird O' Prey 5. You cheat.
Bird O' Prey does not 5. The rule of
Bird O' Prey does not 5. Yes, no, that's all we're talking about, though. 5ing is not an action. It's not a verb.
No, I said cheat, not 5. I said Bird O' Prey 5 does cheat.
Conti didn't.
Yeah, Conti didn't.
Anyway, this is enough about me. Back to you guys, okay? Mark of Kirk. This one's for you. What is Lwaxana Troy's full title?
Good grief.
Oh my goodness.
I've known this one since the character appeared.
You remember that time you asked me for that command code, Zoe? This is it.
No, this one isn't as bad.
Oh. It's something ridiculous. She's ambassador to blah, blah, blah. Keeper of the sacred crisp packet of somewhere.
All right, wait. So it's. I remember there being something about a chalice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much else. Something about the Beta Z. I got nothing. Damn it. I vaguely remember it. It's she because she bleats it out in one of her earlier episodes.
Jay Coulter will know this one.
She bleats it out every time she's on the show. At least in the first 2 seasons she did, and then that kind of just died off. It went away. But in the first 2 seasons, whenever she appeared, she always had to mention it.
Sacred chalice of something. I remember that being involved.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry.
And it turned out to be a small cup with a bit of mold in it.
Yeah, not that sacred.
I honestly couldn't tell you what it is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because we're not going to get a point. That sucks.
It wasn't. Her full title is The Daughter of the Fifth House, Holder of the Sacred Chalice of Rix, Heir to the Holy Rings of Beta Z.
Okay, well, I got part of it.
And then she told somebody, "Who are you?"
Yeah. That's right. That's right, she did. Okay, well, unfortunately, no points for Mark of Kirk. So there's an opportunity here for Scarlet Candor to come in the lead. Here's your question. What was the name of the criminal killed by Garak in the Deep Space Nine episode In the Pale Moonlight? Not the name of the ambassador, the name of the criminal. The guy who forged the Hollow, the Hollow program.
This is a good
Yes.
question.
Have you any idea, Positive Candor?
Are you talking about the Romulan who said it's a fake, or
No, that was
okay.
that was Ambassador Rematch. I'm talking about the criminal who was released from the Klingon prison to forge the Dominion meeting for Cisco.
That's a really hard question.
This is round one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the prior question I thought was pretty tough, but
Yeah, it was.
That one was also pretty hard. Yeah, as we didn't get it. So
It's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what that guy, the fake guy's name was. But,
Are you too busy?
Yeah. Hold on.
it's a fake.
yes, we all know Renac. That's not who we're talking about.
I'll
We're
give
talking
you a
about the
clue.
person that nobody gave a fuck about.
I'll give you a clue. He was blue.
Yeah, he was blue. We know he was blue. We don't remember what his name is.
He wasn't the barber, was he?
No,
No, he was blue.
I don't
He
think
was
I
blue
know.
too, but
That's a Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Oh yeah, he did. Really
I don't
easy.
think Zoidberg was blue.
No.
How old he gets.
No, that's
Senator,
true, I guess.
Senator, that's the one with the Senator Vreenak in it, is it?
Yes. It's the one where Cisco tries to bring the Romulans into the war by faking a Dominion
God.
meeting.
Like the least important detail of that incredibly important episode. Nobody's gonna remember that shit. Nobody gives a fuck about that guy who randomly died.
Well, he didn't randomly die, did he? Garrett killed him.
I mean, he was used and he was killed, okay? But, like, he was not the point of that episode. Nobody cares.
I can live with it. I can
I
live
don't
with it.
I don't think I know.
He has more screen time than Senator Renac.
Yeah, but he
This is true. He does.
doesn't have the good line.
Is it, is it what?
Good point, Zoe.
Is it Tolar? Tolar?
Oh, can you give me the full name?
Starts with a G. Something Tolar. Like I want to say Grathon.
Are you reading this off my glasses?
Get off memory alpha.
Remove the glasses.
Well, I've no idea, so whatever you think, Positive Candor.
I think it's Grathon Tolar. I think that's his name. That sounds right.
Correct. It is, in fact, Grathon Tolar. Well done.
Well done, sir.
Well done.
That's
I don't
good.
buy it.
Good.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that time delay in that answer. I really doubt that he just conjured that from his mind.
Oh, well, there's only one way to remove all doubt is if both of you come on camera. That's all I can say.
I wish I could, man. I don't have an actual video camera.
Right. Hey,
You would think I'd rule all doubt that I couldn't get the last one.
I can
Cat
vouch.
used to do it all the time. He used to come in, he'd think about it for ages, and then.
Who? I must be not up on it. Maybe he just thought about it a long time and came up with it. I don't want to start a
Mark, I can vouch for Positive Candor. He's a good guy. I've known him for a while.
Okay, well, you got us. Good job. I'm not going to fucking press the issue.
And hello, Andrea Seabrook.
Good play. If you did actually figure that out, though, I'm impressed.
I'm sure he did. Okay, so
you got me.
Back to Mark of Kirk. This one's your question. What mineral did the NX-01 Enterprise require so it could traverse the Delphic expanse?
Another good question.
Now, this rings a bell. Is this
I got the eyebrows going today.
This is Enterprise.
No, is this Series 1 of Enterprise?
No,
this is Series 3.
3.
Oh, the one where they have to fly through the area that's full of rejects from Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, the Delphic expanse.
Rejects from Galaxy Quest?
I've
never heard that before.
The insectoid Cindy are the bad guy from a Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
Wait. Actually,
look at them together. You'll see.
It was something that had like a number or a letter at the end of it. Like it was like something B.
Yeah, but what was
now
it?
all I can think of is Zyklon B, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay, that's not a good example. No, it was like fuck.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that.
No, it wasn't that. I'm sorry. It was something D, I think.
No.
Like trilithium D or not trilithium, because trilithium is the explosive shit.
Roganite.
Right, because trilithium is what they threw in the atmosphere in that episode of DS9 where they were trying to make the planet have to be evacuated by the Maquis.
Mm-hmm. Jay Coltier says Velveeta.
I feel like an L
Velveeta
is involved in the name. Maybe Trellium?
Trillium.
Or Trollium?
Trillium what?
Well, the D, -D. The D part I remember clearly. The name, I don't. It's trilithium, trollium, I'm not sure. It's something in like that beryllium with like an L in the middle. And it started with a T.
Well, since you already have said it, I will give you the point. It was Trillium D. Well, it was
cool.
It was in fact refined Trillium D. The mineral was actually in abundance within the Delphic expanse.
Right. Well, I didn't remember it, but I remembered the mining episode, and that's why I was able to get like a little bit of the name in my head.
And the only way to actually fly to get through the whole expanse to reach the Xindi homeworld was to line their ship with this element, with this mineral. So well done. Yeah, that is another point for you.
Yeah, it does a hard-fought point. I could not remember that at all, except for the D. I was like, that was more a guess than an answer.
Foremost preparation age. It was preparation age. Oh dear. So okay, well done. We're now tied again. This one goes back to Scarlet Candor.
Yosa says Naquita.
It was Naquita or Naquadria. Yeah. So Scarlet Candor, this one's for you. After the avians died out, how many Xindi races were left?
I think Positive Candor. I think that's 5, isn't it? We've got the aquatics, the humanoids, we've got the insectoids, the reptilians, and the ape-like, whatever they call them, simian type. So I think there's 5.
Yeah, 5 sounds right.
Yeah,
correct.
We'll go with 5.
Correct. It is 5. Hold on.
Not going to say anything.
They're called the primates, arboreals.
Primates, that's it, yeah.
Arboreals, reptilians, insectoids, and aquatics.
Yep,
right.
That is true.
Well done. Looks like that was quite an easy one. So we're going to go back over to Mark of Kirk. This one's for you. What class of starship did Riker command in the Picard Season 1 final episode, Air in Arcadia Ego, Part 2?
Oh, it wasn't an Odyssey class. Oh, was it something like a Parliament class or something like that?
It's a difficult inquiry.
Yeah, you can say that. I can't remember that at all. I mean, I remember the ship. If you were asking me what the name of it was, for some reason, I'm not really nailing that in my head.
Name of the class of starship, not the
class.
name of the ship
Yeah,
itself.
sorry, class. Man, I know so many ships and so many classes. It's like the one that I don't know out of all of them. How dare you?
How dare you?
Which one's the Parliament class? Because I have that in my head as being something fairly modern.
Control what class, Joseph?
Control C, Control V class, as in copy paste.
Oh,
it really
right,
was.
okay.
Every single ship in that group was the same ship.
Because they copied and pasted it all over the
Well,
place.
actually, if you look closely, there are actually 2 classes of ship, not just one. There are 2.
I think there's 3 in the final scene, isn't there? 3 classes of ship.
The Romulans and the Borg cube don't count.
No, I'm talking about the Federation ships. There were 2 classes of ships among them. So we're not all the same.
I definitely do not effing remember what class that ship was.
Right,
I don't even remember the name of it.
I'm gonna go with Parliament class because I'm pretty sure that's one of the modern ones. It's either from this, from Lower Decks, or it's a made-up one for Star Trek Online.
Yeah, well, the thing they threw in layers. I know this. The Titan, which they had in Lower Decks, was not the ship they had at the end of Picard.
No,
that's a completely different ship, and I don't remember. And totally different class. So I don't think it's that. I think it's something else, but I can't ask me to know. I don't know.
It should have been the Titan, because that would have been a nice thing. And like he's brought it out of mothballs because it's his ship.
Yeah, but it had to be that modern ship, which again, I think it had like a Chinese name or something. Just
the only thing that annoyed me about that episode is now that the Enterprise is no longer the Federation flagship; it's now the Zheng-He, which was the name of a ship.
Really, it really goes to show just how much we're submitting to China.
Yeah, but at the same time, he couldn't have been on the Enterprise because Captain Sean is the captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah,
in that time period.
I know.
I'm going to go with Parliament class. I have a feeling it's that, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I don't have any answer. I'm sorry.
This has got your name on it, Conti. I saw what you did.
I'm very sorry. What?
I saw what he did too.
I know what you did.
What did I do?
Wait till you've given the answer. Then they'll know what you did.
Didn't you? And I've missed it.
He did.
I did.
A very big clue, in fact.
Oh.
That's why I was shaking my head no.
Oh, now you're going to annoy me. What is it then? Come on, say Inquirer or something, isn't it?
It's the Inquiry class.
Damn it!
When I first looked it up, all it said was Inquiry, and I thought, oh, they don't know the answer yet. So I went to another site, and it said Inquiry class, and I thought, are they still looking for the answer? So I went to another site, and all the sites said Inquiry class. So yeah.
So which one's the Parliament? I'm going to look that up now. Where did the Parliament class starship come from?
I don't know, but it wasn't that one.
We're getting our butts kicked this time. This is sad. I'm sorry.
Professor Brady expects once Medicate is good, otherwise,
he's been fighting an ear infection.
The Parliament class is a similar design to the California class, and it's from Lower Decks. Right, that's where I'm getting it from.
The Parliament was the bigger one, wasn't it?
Yep, the big one.
Wow.
Do I not get half a point for said inquiry?
Big boom. Big bada boom.
Fortunately, the scores remain at 19-18 in favor of Scarlet Candor. So
this is just not right.
Don't worry, there's still plenty of time to catch up.
No, there is
one point.
He's going to get further and further ahead, and I'm going to get more and more fed up, and then I'm going to cry. That's how that's going to happen.
I'll tell you what, we'll get this one wrong.
Wait a minute, Zoe. I did get your team's name wrong at the beginning, didn't I?
You're giving us sympathy points now, are you?
Yeah.
That's right, you did.
I did.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Which has been a rule since the beginning. It's been a rule since the beginning, since season 1, when Ian and Sahara were still on the show. If I got the team name wrong, they get a point. That's
I am still picking a big bad name next week.
We're gonna get a draw again.
No, there's still the round where you might lose some points, so don't worry. Okay.
You might just start winning every round. You don't know.
Okay.
You always start asking the questions I know the answers to.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to ask one now. I'm sure you'll probably know the answer, as I hope. Well, I'm sure.
But you're asking the other team.
Oh, right.
So if we know the answer, it doesn't matter.
Scarlet Candor.
Mm-hmm.
With which technology was the USS Discovery's control surfaces retrofitted with in the 32nd century? Now, this
Go on then.
With which technology was the USS Discovery's control surfaces refitted with the 32nd century?
Would that be positive candor? Would it be programmable matter?
Yeah, programmable matter was definitely a part of it.
Yeah.
Zoe?
Yeah. You're right, Zoe.
Programmable.
Zoe?
It's I had the vaccine today, and it's giving me flu-like symptoms. It's just one of the known side effects. I'll be fine. Oh, it hits you, and then it comes in waves, and it goes away. So you guys, if you haven't had it yet, you've got this to look forward to. Cheers.
I don't need to get it. I already got the disease.
So did I, but I had to have the vaccine anyway.
No, well, I don't want to get into debate about the vaccine. The point is, if I've already got the disease, I'm as immune as I'm going to be from the vaccine.
Fair enough. Well done, Scarlet Candor. You get the point. It was, in fact, that.
Programmable matter. You said
this one's a little bit easier. For Mark of Kirk.
I'm coming in next week with a 400 letter.
No, it has to be. No.
Then he's going to ask you the data code.
Yeah.
Code.
In which episode did the Enterprise D crew discover that a race of ancient humanoids had created all humanoid life forms in the galaxy?
Oh man, I know so much about this episode, and remembering its name is going to haunt me. Hang on, thinking.
I want to say the Chase, but that's a Doctor Who story.
No, it's not the Chiss. It's definitely not the Chiss. It's something even simpler than Chiss. It's the one where the lady who plays the female changeling plays the origin point of all species.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember. It's something stupid. It's gonna be something stupid like it's a one-word name. It's gonna be something dumb. I can't remember what the hell it was.
But the episode currently featured a grand pursuit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. Damn it! I wish I could remember the name of that episode. I've got a bunch of names dumped in my head that are one-word names, I feel like a lot of them are not even or Star Trek TNG names. So.
I can't even remember which series it was.
Well, no, it's T. It's not. I was sorry. It's TNG. It's TNG.
No, I mean which season? Sorry, which season?
4 or 5. I
Yeah.
think it's 5.
It's actually season 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm just full of answers tonight, aren't I?
Yeah.
And Jay Coultier says he watched this yesterday.
Oh, I've seen it so many times. It's one of my favorites, and I can't for the life of me remember the name.
It's a good episode.
It really is. It's great, and it's all about showing that they're not so different. Everyone can come together and work together, and then the nice message from the Romans at the end. I hope one day we can. Be
You know what? We're focusing on the wrong aspect of the episode. It's the episode where Picard is following up with his archaeology professor's bullshit, and I want to say that contextualizes it better because the Romulans are chasing him and the Cardassians are chasing him. I think it's called the chase. It was something simple like that. Oh, you did?
Yeah, everyone's saying I said the chase. No, it's just my accent. I said the chase.
Well, that makes more sense then. You weren't talking about the blue aliens from Star Wars with the red eyes. You were talking about
the blue aliens from
a chase,
Star Wars.
as in like chasing. Yes, I'm with you. I agree with your answer to the question. It is the chase.
The chase.
Ooh, so close, but it is correct. In fact, it was the chase. Well done.
Don't do this to me.
Torturer.
Don't do
Just
this.
We tried so hard. She answered it right. I almost made us wrong.
And Conti gave you a great clue, a grand pursuit.
You're a cruel man, Conti.
Why am I cruel? I'm giving you hints. I'm the bad guy.
Because you said, "Oh, it's so close," and then it's it's right.
And Zoe, I heard you say the chase.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Thank
did?
you. I knew my accent wasn't that bad.
But we just thought we'd let you carry on because it was funny.
Well, I let Mark carry on.
I feel bad now. I should have just been like, "Yep, that's it."
Well,
and you can guess if it's this Mark or this Mark.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I at least remembered more of the episode because I had to think about it.
I've now got to go and work out who was in the chase in Doctor Who. Right, I'll be back.
Wait, Doctor Who? What?
Yeah.
Well, it's not their turn.
She's off.
So.
She's off. She's leaving me again, as all women do. So the next question, and it's the final question of this round, is for Scarlet Candor. So here's your question.
I can't reach the DVDs on the top shelf.
What is Janeway's command authorization code?
Whose?
Janeway's.
The Daleks.
What's Janeway's command authorization code?
Yeah.
Oh.
For instance, Picard is 20 Alpha Tango.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm asking for Janeway's.
Good luck just coming up with that one because I don't even remember that one. Or what am I talking about? I don't remember any of these.
Isn't Janeway's command called coffee, coffee, coffee?
Whoa! Is it their question?
Raptagino.
Is it their question? Oh wait, coffee. You were making a joke. Never mind. Go on.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Have you
There's
any
coffee
idea
in that nebula.
Candor?
Say again.
That's great, Joseph. I love it.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace.
Do you know it, Positive Candor?
No, Voyager. I mean, I could not stand Voyager, so that's probably my main weakness. I have no idea.
Well, don't tell Conti that.
I don't know. Janeway, Alpha 1, Delta 1, 2.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It was, at least on screen, Janeway T2 Alpha Pi.
Okay.
T2 Alpha Pi.
Yep.
Oh, is that T2? I thought it was 22 that you wrote.
22.
22?
Yeah, 22.
Or 22?
Okay, 22.
22 Alpha Pi?
I wrote 2 2s. I suppose
Okay.
it did write 22.
Not
My-
22.
Well, I was going to actually answer the wrong
Which
answer for that one.
episode is that in, Conti? Because I could not find
It's
that.
in a whole, it's all a whole crap load. It's mainly season 1, where nearly every season she comes up with it because she has to activate the self-destruct, deactivate it, or open up a sealed door with a command code. It's like a generic, it's like a command code that does everything she wants it to do when she gives that code.
Well, I found Janeway Pi 110.
I know, but
And
on screen,
Janeway Omega 3, Janeway 841 Alpha 65.
right. The main one she uses is Janeway. It's Janeway 22 Alpha Pi.
And you couldn't
I
give
could
it
not find that.
give us a pi clue.
Yeah, you couldn't have said 3.14.
Well, ironically, that would have
Oh, this
actually
would be
led
an
to
easy
several
one.
of Janeway's.
I actually thought this would be an easy one, but okay.
No.
Not with Janeway. I'm sorry. I mean,
22 Apple Pie.
Now the question, I would have gotten it wrong too. I had no idea.
That is up 10. Okay. Well, that is the end of round 1. And let's have a look at the scores. We are tied between both teams at 2020. This is not good.
Don't worry, we'll screw it up later.
I think it's very good.
Hey, give me a second. I'll get on that.
Cake. We need cake.
Okay. So let's get into round 2, shall we? Each question requires 2 answers. If a team gives both answers correctly, they get 2 points. If they can only give one answer, they only get 1 point, and the question is then given to the team. Likewise, if a team cannot provide any answers, the question is then handed over to the opposing team, and they have an opportunity to win those points. So, Mark of Kirk, the first one is for you. Which 2 characters did the actor Brock Peters play throughout Star Trek as a whole, throughout the franchise?
I don't remember who Brock Peters is.
You know, every time you ask me about names, I tell you that I can't remember names. And you always ask me names. It's like,
Wait.
I don't even know who this... I'd recognize him if I saw him, but I have no idea who Brock Peters is.
He was in the movie To Kill a Mockingbird. There's a clue.
Yeah.
That
He's a
doesn't
black
help.
guy, isn't he? I think I know who this is.
Okay, then
I think I've got it. Because I really love Star Trek 6.
I'll
I
defer
think that,
to
and I
you.
love DS9. So this is actually, yeah, okay. This was the guy who was the traitor in Star Trek 6, and he was Sisko's father.
Okay, but what are their names?
That's an excellent question. I want to say Sisko's father's name was Joseph, but if you're asking me that admiral's name, I'm having some trouble.
Well, you are correct about Sisko's father's name. It was Joseph Sisko. Or no?
Okay, good. So I got one of them, but the admiral, what was his name? Hang on. I'm replaying the scene when they're on the bridge, and Spock is mind melding with the horny chick from Sex and the City, and the Starfleet admiral's name that is said is Cartwright.
Correct. It
Sounds
was
right.
Admiral Cartwright and Joseph Sisko. Well done. So that's 2 points to you.
Damn. That's a good movie, though.
Well done.
I love Episode 6. It's my favorite Star Trek movie.
It's the most Next Generation film out of the entire lot, including the Next Generation ones.
What just encapsulates the Cold War and the end of it so well.
Definitely.
Okay, and according to the script, his first name is Donald.
Oh,
Donald.
There's no way I was going to know that.
No, yeah, and you shouldn't have because it wasn't in dialogue. But according to the script, it was Donald Cartwright. And in the novels, some of the novels, he was called Lance Cartwright.
Oh, good. Even more confusing.
Yeah. And he also played the preacher in Far Beyond the Stars.
Wow.
Did
I
he?
forgot about that
Right,
one. Yeah,
okay.
he did. You're right.
Because the cast, they all play different roles
Yeah.
in that story.
But that was make believe in a fantasy, so they weren't really real characters. So cool.
It's all make believe.
No, it is not. It's real. I tell you.
It can't be make believe. I saw them on a screen.
Exactly. Anyway,
Well, they were on the screen in that episode too.
So this was for Scarlet Candor.
Mhm.
What were the names of Michael Burnham's biological parents?
Her mother, I think, was Gabrielle. Do you know her? Do you know her father?
Yeah,
I am not your father.
Mike Burnham is her dad, because that's where Michael comes from. And Gabrielle.
Okay, Mike and Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Mom and Pop. You are both correct. It was, in fact, Mike and Gabrielle, which it's a shame we didn't get to call Michael Burnham Jr. But anyway. That's the thing, actually. Have you ever noticed if a girl has the same name as their mother, they're never called Junior, are they? But if her son has the same name as the father, they are. That's always been bizarre in my thought. But okay. Oh, okay. So the next one is for Mark of Kirk. So here we go. Captain Will Decker and Lieutenant Ilea were rewritten into which Next Generation characters?
Oh, Will Riker and Deanna Troi.
I agree with that answer.
Well done. That is correct. So 2 more points for them. Scarlet Candor, this one's for you. God, wow. We're shooting through today, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
God and Karen. Junior can be used for females. I've just never seen a female being called Junior. Yeah. But anyway, so yes, this one now will go back to Scarlet Candor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Between the Constitution and Galaxy class starships, which two classes have had a ship named Enterprise?
Oh, I know this one.
Repeat that again, Conti.
So between the A and the D is what you're saying? So B and C, basically?
No, not the letters, but but I want to know, right, between the Constitution and Galaxy class starships, which two classes have had a ship named Enterprise?
Well, would that
obviously
be
Excelsior class?
Excelsior, yeah.
And C was Ambassador class.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Well done, you are correct. The Enterprise B was the Excelsior, and the Enterprise C was, in fact, the Ambassador class. Well done. Oh, look. This may end up going into a third episode.
Maybe.
So, this last question then is for Mark of Kirk. Other than Kirk, which two main cast characters have stolen ships named Enterprise?
Stolen ships named Enterprise.
Yeah. Main cast members now. Not side characters.
Like, what do you mean by stolen, though?
Stolen. Like taken over, hijacked, stolen.
But hijacked from what? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, are we talking about they've unilaterally taken away from Starfleet? Are we talking about it's literally a piracy action against the what?
All
what
of the
context
above.
Is stolen?
All of the above. There are only two main characters that have done this, other than Kirk. I'm not talking about Cyborg or someone else.
Well, let me ask this question then. Do you consider episode 6 to be an instance of stealing the Enterprise?
Episode 6 of what?
Star Trek. Do you consider the 6th Star Trek movie to be an instance where the Enterprise was stolen? Because it left Federation hands. It was briefly not under Federation control, do we consider that stolen? Or are we talking about some other context of stolen? Who is it stolen from to be considered stolen? From whom is the agency? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, because that's a tough question to me. Because you could literally
We're
call what Spock did in episode 6 stealing the Enterprise. You could. So this is why I'm confused. I don't know. I feel like the answer is going to be something silly that I'm not going to even think of.
Well, it should narrow it down because only 2 main characters have done this.
But then Spock is one of them if episode 6 counts.
Okay.
Data stole the Enterprise.
Correct.
Data did steal the Enterprise, yes, that's true.
You are in fact correct. Spock did steal the Enterprise.
Oh, so it's Spock and Data then. Right?
Correct.
Data.
I wasn't actually thinking of Star Trek 6 from what you were going, but I was thinking of the episode The Menagerie.
That's another good example, yeah.
But yeah, it was still Spock. And of course, yes, the other one was Data.
Data definitely stole the Enterprise. That one is unquestionable. That was. Yeah.
Did any of them technically steal the Enterprise though? Because I don't recall any.
He commandeered it. Let's put it that way.
I don't recall any incident where any of them went yoink, because that is a requirement for stealing a ship.
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused. I was like, stealing from whom? Are you stealing from the Federation? Because then you could say like, Damon Bach. I don't know. That doesn't
the thing is, I couldn't give you an answer because then it would help. It would narrow it down.
Yeah.
See,
we got it anyway, so that's what counts.
But you got the point. So yeah, so you're now in the lead with 26 points. Well done. You were behind. Now you're ahead.
Well, funny how that works.
I know. Bloody favoritism, if you ask me. But anyway, let's go there. Let's get rid of that. Why is this not going away? Go away.
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start with this one, I think. Yeah. 1 second. I just need to share.
Okay, are we at round 3 now? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're now going into round 3, where I will show a distorted picture of a Star Trek character or starship, or even a piece of technology, or even a planet. Yes. If the team are able to guess correctly, they will gain 3 points. So, 3 points. So, can you stop interrupting, please?
No, I can't.
No, of course not. Anyway, so the first one is for Scarlet Candor.
Mm-hmm.
If my computer wants to behave and do as it's told, that'd be nice. Why won't it? I don't know why. Who is this?
Oh, I know who that is.
That's pretty good, though.
Brunt FCA.
Is it Lark, maybe?
It is definitely a Ferengi. I think. I'm sure it's not Nog. I think that
it could be. It's either Quark or Nog, or even who's the other one? Rom. It's one of those two.
I think that's Nog.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those 3.
I don't know. I'll take it. Captain can take the blame if it's wrong. I'll go for Nog.
Okay.
You going for Nog?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say,
it's wrong.
That was incorrect. It was, in fact, Rom.
Yeah,
One
you
second.
can tell by the tooth.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's what I figured. Oh well.
It won't hold on 1 second. Just have to magnify it so you can't see the other pictures. I'm sorry, because it's a small picture. I don't want to give the other one away. But you are correct. It is, in fact,
wrong.
Oh, so you were wrong.
Rom's got the more prominent teeth.
So, unfortunately, you don't get any points. So, Mark of Kirk is still in the lead. Well done. Hold on.
Wait, I thought we were still tied.
No.
We're still in the lead.
No, you're in the lead.
You're in the lead.
2 points.
Okay. Wow, that's shocking. Let's do our best.
Okay. So here's your opportunity to get way ahead.
Don't say it like that. You'll jinx it.
So, who is this? Oh, hold on. Why is it? What's going on now?
Okay, well, that's clearly Qbert.
What? Conti?
Hold
picture
on. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a minute. Oh,
I've
shit.
definitely-
I'm not looking, don't worry.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Now I know what it is.
Sorry.
I didn't even see the name written. It's just when it shrank down, I got the idea.
I didn't see it, so I can still guess if you want.
Yeah, I can look now.
Right. Now, look, the grey bits on top are either Klingon or the film era Next Gen. I'm going to say Klingon because of the weirdness.
And wait, am I still allowed to play, or is that not acceptable? Because I figured it out.
You can still play as long as if you figured it out, then yeah.
I have.
Well, because I didn't figure it out by reading any name or anything. It's just when I saw the shrunken version of the picture, I figured out what it was a picture of. Is that acceptable or is that cheating?
No, that's fine. It was my mistake.
Okay, well, it's definitely Neelix then.
You are correct. It was in fact Neelix. Well done.
So I was actually completely wrong with saying that looked like.
That's why I wanted to speak up, because I was like,
"Oh, it is.
He's going the wrong path."
Yeah, I had a problem with zooming because
I thought really.
Yeah,
thought
when it
that...
got smaller, when it's smaller like that, it's way more clear that's a Laxian head. Like it's not even close to clear when it's big like that, but when it's small, it's really obvious. That's why
Conti.
Yeah,
the way I did it, the host when I hosted, it might be better. So you might want to just send me the pictures from now on, and I can show them.
See, you're always trying to outdo me, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, I just want to improve the show, Conti. I want people to like it, and
I don't want people to feel like that was unfair because I happened to see that brief moment of shrunken.
Yeah, I'll do that from now on, Jeff. I'll send the pictures with the questions.
Very good.
Yeah. So yes, well done. So you guys are now ahead, and you have 29 points.
My God, that's the most points I've ever had on this show.
We're doing a lot better than I expected to do. Honestly, I smoked like 2 bowls of sour diesel before this. I was not expecting to do well.
Oh my goodness! So how are we in the lead?
Don't fret, Scarlet Candor. You still got a chance.
Creative thinking is often driven by marijuana. That's all I'm saying. And I had to think creatively for some of these answers. You think about how creative was for me to bring up Star Trek 6, but Continuum Trek wasn't even thinking of that on that answer.
Yeah.
That was completely my own invention of bullshit, and somehow it was still correct.
Well,
yeah, I don't know if that was really stealing the Enterprise, though. I wouldn't count that.
Technically, it was. He stole it from the Federation because he stopped answering their commands, and they are the ones who own the Enterprise, not him.
They were having engine troubles at engineering.
That's their claim, but they still took it by defrauding the Federation.
You misappropriated military goods.
Yeah, that is not good. That's stealing.
He was a naughty boy.
He exaggerated a claim, is what he did.
He made one up from thin air.
He borrowed the Enterprise without asking.
So, But anyway, that is now the end of round 3. With Mark of Kirk being with 29 points and Scarlet Candor with 24. We're now going to go into round 4, where each team member gets to ask the opposing team a question. Should the opposing team get the answer right, they get the point. If they cannot answer the question, the other team gets the point. So, guys, thinking caps on. Since Mark of Kirk went on last, Scarlet Candor will go first this round.
Okay, have you got a question, Positive Candor?
Not really.
Okay, well, I'll go now while you think of a question.
Okay.
Oh, this is where we're asking the questions. Oh,
No.
They're answering.
Right.
Yes, this round and the next one. The next one, you asked this guy.
In Discovery, in the episode, where are we?
I don't remember the episode. Where are we?
Right, in the series
I don't
2
remember that one either.
episode. Sorry, in the series 2 episode, if memory serves, where was Spock held in a psychiatric unit?
Oh, good question.
and wait, and what was the first part of your question again?
In Discovery, in the series 2 episode, if memory serves, where was Spock held in a psychiatric unit?
That is a damn good question.
Man, I don't have the answer to that. I did not watch Discovery nearly as carefully as I watched other Star Treks.
Oh my goodness, man. I honestly couldn't tell you. I want to say Risa, but I know it's. I know it's not something weird like it's a psychiatric hospital in a on a pleasure planet.
Well, you do go to
it's
Risa
not
for
on
therapy.
Risa. I don't feel like it's Risa. I feel like
Wrong
you're right
kind
to
of
not
therapy.
think it's Risa, but
No, I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. Gotta be honest, don't know.
That's a toughie.
It is. SETI Alpha 4.
Okay. No. Fight that your final answer?
Look, I'm just gonna say Beta Z because Troy, therapist. It's the dumbest answer possible for a psychiatric care unit. I'm just gonna say it was Beta Z because I don't trust Discovery's writing. Am I right?
We'll go with it. I have no clue.
No, it was Starbase 5.
Where's Starbase 5 located? Is it close to Beta Z? I don't know.
Where is Starbase 5?
I don't know, to be honest.
Have a look
If
at the
it's Beta
graphic
Z, I'll be
on Star Trek,
amazed.
on Star Trek Online.
Well, it's definitely in the Alpha Quadrant.
In the 23rd century.
But
that is correct.
It does not say where it is.
Well,
Well,
well
that's just
done.
wonderful.
Unfortunately,
Well, it says where it is. The Alpha Quadrant. It's somewhere in the Alpha Quadrant. We don't know.
Mark of Kirk, unfortunately,
Yes.
you didn't get the point. So the point then goes to Scarlet Candor. So
Yes, they got us on that one. That was a good question.
It was a good one. I'm going to have to think of
Very
something
good.
really, really
Oh,
hard now.
if someone from Mark of Kirk would like to ask the opposing team a question, please do so.
It's a good day.
Do you want to ask this one?
I don't know the answer. I'm trying to think of a question because I didn't actually prepare one. You prepared one, right?
I've prepared 15.
Let's see
Well, you
that.
can only ask one, I'm afraid.
I know.
Or is it a 15-part question?
I'm gonna give you a reasonably easy one for this.
Actually, I have a question, but I'll
Go on
wait.
then.
No, yours is probably better.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to really pull a thing out here, aren't I? Okay.
I
In
think
which
they're tied.
episode of Deep Space Nine are the Dominion first mentioned?
Oh,
That's a strong question.
Ooh, yes.
First
that's
one.
first mentioned.
I
The
can't remember the
Dominion-
name of the episode, but I know which. Yeah.
In which episode of Deep Space Nine are the Dominion first mentioned?
that's a
Oh.
good question.
If I had to guess, I'd say probably the Jim Hadar episode.
I think it's before then. I think it's Rules of Acquisition.
I think I actually know the answer to this question, but it's. Oh no.
Was it? It was the Dominion you wanted, wasn't it? The Dominion. I think positive candor. I think it's Rules of Acquisition.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or the Jem'Hadar, one or the other. I mean, I know the Jem'Hadar's season 2, but I don't think that they were mentioned until season 2, if I'm right.
And Rules of Acquisition was season 2 as well.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sure.
but which one was first?
Yeah.
No.
If I had a coin, I don't know. I don't know. Captain can call it and get it wrong again. That way you don't get the blame positive, Candor. Rules of Acquisition, Zoe.
It is Rules of Acquisition.
It is.
Okay. My God.
1 out of 2.
Good job,
anyway.
Paul.
I was
Good
hoping you.
job.
When you looked like you didn't know, I was hoping you wouldn't get it.
And John DeMarco said, "Move along home."
It's bloody not move along.
Alamarain,
Alamarain.
Alamarain, and 3 more. Alamarain, if you can see Alamarain, you come with me. Yeah.
You can sing.
Well, not really.
Yeah, and you want us to sing.
Yes, well, yeah, it'd be fun. The DuckTales theme song with Star Trek lyrics would be really cool. We're still working on that. By the way.
Woohoo!
Life is like a hurricane here in Starfleet. That's as far as I've gotten so far.
Next question.
Right, so you're
Positive Candor.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I guess I'll ask a Star Trek Discovery episode question.
Thomas, I thought it was Threshold, not Endgame.
Best episode ever was Threshold. Time will tell.
What planet in Star Trek Discovery is Carl on?
What?
What planet in Star Trek Discovery is Carl on?
Ooh.
What planet is Star Trek Discovery?
Or the Guardian of Forever, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, Carl. It turns out to be the Guardian of Forever.
What planet is he on?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Oh my goodness.
See, this sucks because you guys are asking Discovery questions. I know.
Yeah,
about Discovery.
that's why I picked it.
Good question, Positive Candor.
Was pretty good. I enjoyed the first half. Unfortunately, the second half was a bit of a letdown, I thought.
That's right, Joseph. It's the Emmy Award-winning episode, Threshold.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the London core, isn't it?
John DeMarco says, the planet of bad writing.
Oh. Hoth.
It's not
Yeah, Carl's there.
Well, it might not be
the Guardian of Forever is what he says. I am the Guardian of Forever, ever, ever, ever. And of course, Georgiou and Burnham are there.
because
Of course.
they have to be. You can't have an episode without whiny crying lady and obnoxious Section 31 person.
I am the Guardian of Forever.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's a good Guardian Forever. They didn't specify a planet.
They did.
It was vague in that one.
They mentioned where they went.
In the Discovery, they did. In the original Direct, they did not.
Just reminds me of that line from Mock the Week, the comedy show on BBC. Saying, permission to beam down to the Forbidden Planet. No.
Did we catch an episode of Black Mirror? It was a Star Trek.
See, this sucks because this is just like that episode with like the guy who was killed, who was the hollow criminal or whatever, in the Pale Moonlight episode. It's the same kind of question where it's some bullshit that nobody cares about in the episode. It's not actually directly tied to what matters in the episode. It's just some total fucking nonsense.
But it'd be
It's
too
not-
easy.
I
Otherwise,
remember
wouldn't
when I saw the episode and they mentioned it, I thought, we've heard of that planet before.
Yeah,
And-
maybe. I don't know. Good. It's
Sure,
possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've definitely heard of it before. I don't think it's Nimbus 3. I have a feeling it's like Galandon Core or something like that.
It's yeah. I don't have an answer. I don't know. I want to like to start.
Yeah. I
learning
mean,
it.
I'll give you a hint. It does have a number in it.
Yeah, well, of course, there's a number in it. And it's a planet. Yeah, but it's not a species level planet where the species has a name before the planet has a name. So it's not, Praxis or fucking. It's not something like that. It's a something planet where it's got the name and the number. But if you ask me what those are, I'm not gonna have an answer for you. In fact, I feel like I want to say terra firma, but that's bullshit. I know that's not what the actual planet was named.
Yeah, that's the
That's
episode.
the name of
name,
the
though.
episode.
Yeah, that's the
That's
name
all
of
I
the
can think of,
episode.
terra
Terra
firma.
firma. Yeah.
Cestus 3.
No, it's not Cestus 3. That can't be Cestus 3. Cestus 3 is related to older shit that's not Discovery involved.
What's the planet that Kirk is on in Star Trek 2009? The freezing one that he meets Spock on.
I don't remember that either. I
Yeah.
got nothing.
It's similar to that planet, but
Yeah,
not
it
quite
is.
the same.
I gotta put down the headset and go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I got nothing.
Oh, it's going to annoy me now because when I saw the episode, I thought, I recognize that place. The countdown music. Oh. All right, I'm going to go for SETI Alpha 3, something like that.
Is that the final answer?
That'll be my final answer because I just don't know otherwise.
Okay.
It is
Yeah,
a-
it's not right, but
Am I even close?
no, you were more closer with the planet that Kirk is marooned on
Damn it.
in Star Trek 2009 because I think it has a similar name almost as far as the designation and stuff like that. But this one is called Dannus, Dannus 5, that the Guardian of Forever is on, and I think that's Denver 5 in Star Trek 2009 or something like that.
I knew
So
I
I think-
recognized it.
Yeah,
I think you're right, and it's not the same planet, but it's a similar one, and
Yeah.
that's why I got confused.
yeah. But anyway,
That was a damn good question.
Good question, Positive Candor.
That was really good question. And
that was a
the
question.
planet had not appeared before. It was in the Gamma Quadrant.
Right.
okay.
But
And
it sounds
is the
like
one in Star Trek 2009, is that Deneb 5 or something like that?
something like that, isn't it?
I'm looking that up right now.
I think it.
Uh-oh.
I think I say it is. It's something with a D and 5 if I'm right. But
Delta Vega is where.
oh yeah, Delta Vega. That's
Yeah.
right.
So I was
Yeah.
actually. I was just completely confused.
yeah,
There we
yeah,
are.
Delta Vega. That's right. Yeah.
Delta Vega.
Okay. I don't know where I got Deneb 5 from, but anyway.
Is that all the questions through?
No,
No,
Mark's got one.
Mark still needs to ask one.
I got one. This is gonna
This
be a
guy
hard
over
one.
here.
This is gonna be a hard one because, I mean, granted, I haven't known most of the answers to these questions you guys did. But this one, you're gonna be like, why do you remember this? How dare you when I ask this question?
Okay.
Okay, so in the season 1 episode, A Man Alone, the 4th episode of the season, okay, right at the beginning of the show.
Which series?
Which
Of
series?
DS9. DS9, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My brain's always on DS9. It's the one I know the best out of all of them. So beginning of DS9, right away, right? Like 4th episode. Episode opens with Bashir finding Dax in a holosuite. What is she doing in the holosuite? You can be kind of vague if you need to be. I'm not going to ask you what specifically the thing is called. But you can give me an answer that's generally accurate to what he walks into her doing. I'll accept it.
Disgusting, no doubt.
Perhaps I'm being too generous by saying that, and maybe I should just ask for the precise name of what she's doing, but I'm not going to do that to you.
I already found the answer.
Nice. Found.
She's playing some sort of game, isn't she, Positive Candor?
Playing, what is that goofy game called?
Some sort of puzzle game.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
Something. Is it something square or something like that?
Andrea Seabrook, that is just disgraceful.
Wow.
Honestly,
No,
I can't put that on screen. I'm sorry.
It's some sort of brain puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's some sort of brain puzzle.
Well, I don't know what the brain puzzle was called. Is that close enough, Mark?
I feel like I should give that to you, even though I don't want to. Close enough. It is a puzzle. It is a puzzle that's tied to brain, and the whole setup of it is the fact that the second she hands it off to Bashir, it immediately ends, like it finishes itself, and she's been trying to do it for 140 years, and his genetically modified brain solves it instantly. And it's like the first piece of foreshadowing for him being genetically enhanced.
Yeah.
Hey, hello to Bird of Prey 5. How you doing?
Kapla. What was it called? Do you know?
Yes, it's the Altonian brain teaser. It's
Altonian.
Yeah. I only remember it because it's the first time there was any indication whatsoever that Bashir might not be all he seems.
Right. Yeah, I remember the scene, but I would never have got Altonian.
Yeah.
Very early in the series.
So that
really early. No people don't rewatch season 1.
Yeah, I knew it was some kind of brain.
It was like the
teaser
second
thing,
or third
like you were
episode,
saying.
wasn't it? Well, it was definitely like the second or third episode. Oh, that's horrible.
That's just a little joke she and Bird have.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of round 4. And the scores are still in favor of the Mark of Kirk at 29 points. Excuse me. and close behind by 1 point is, of course, Scarlet Candor. Well done.
Hell of a close game. Great game, guys.
That was. And that is the end of the episode. I don't see any reason for that to go
wait a minute, Conti. Hold on. Wait a sec. There's another round.
There's no need for round 5. Okay.
This has got a Nady on pulse with your name on it.
I don't know if I have another question on the tier of the Altonian brain teaser. I don't know if I can come up with another one.
Well, you got time. You got time, Mark. Find one.
Yes.
Think. Looking it up is wrong. I got to think.
Well, I think since we're so close this episode, I think we definitely can see there's going to be a third episode. So we'll just postpone the next round.
Yeah,
No.
I've got a really good question for you this week, Conti.
I'm sure you do, but we'll just have to wait for a later date.
Oh, wait, I just came up with a crazy... Wait, no, I can't ask a question that's tied to the actors as opposed to the show, can I? Because there's one that I think would be a really fun one to see if anyone knew about.
All right.
But now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't ask that. But it's pretty good.
No, it's okay. You can ask any question you want. Anyway, so that's the end of round 4. We're now going to go to round 5, where each team member gets to ask me a question. Now, if I get the question right, they lose a point. If I can't answer it, they gain a point. So, without any further delay, let's get into round 5. So, guys, I think Scarlet Candor's going first then, aren't they?
Yep.
Who'd like to ask the next question?
Well, I'll go first, Positive Candor.
Okay.
Right. Enterprise. In the episode, the wonderful episode, my go-to comfort one, Carbon Creek, what is the name of the bar where Tamir took work?
Oh, good one. That's the one where they walk in without any money and they start hustling the guys playing pool, isn't it?
It is.
The bar is run by a woman who has a son who she's scraping up her tips for to send to university.
You know it, don't you?
Not necessarily. What do you think?
Got it.
What page you got it on? What website? Yeah, they all settle down then together in a house, and they're fascinated by microwavable foods. How introduces Velcro.
It's the boar's nest.
Not the boar's nest.
I'm getting some blank looks there. That's from the Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, it's Cheers.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Cheers.
The place where everyone knows your name.
This is Roscoe P. Coltrane. I'll get you, Duke boys.
Paul knows the reference.
Only because of Daisy Duke.
And John DeMarco says the virtual pub.
You know, this always reminds me of that episode.
Life with Matthew.
This always reminds me of the episode Back to the Future. You know, where you got that mall at the beginning. It's called Twin Pines Mall. But then at the end of the movie, because when he travels back in time, he knocks one pine over, doesn't he? When he ends up in that farm. So then at the end, it's just called Single Pine Mall or something, or just Pine Tree Mall. I believe it's something like the Pine Tree Bar and Grill.
Yeah, you knew it all along.
Of course he
Yes,
did. He's
I
just
did.
playing along.
Of course.
Well done.
Well done. So that's -1 point for you, unfortunately. Well, with that being such a far distance between the points, I think we can just end the episode here.
I gotta ask you my question.
No.
I got a good one for you. You're gonna like it.
Go for it.
You're gonna be mad at me if we're asking it of you because it's not quite Star Trek. But
Oh,
I think you like it.
Go on then.
Okay, what did they use to make Kanar, the drink that Damar was always drinking in DS9?
What?
Yeah, it was something you could buy right off store shelves. You can still buy it today. You can buy Kanar. If you want to know what disgusting beverage Damar was drinking, you can buy it right now on Amazon.
Oh,
today.
right. Well, you don't. Right. Sorry, I thought you meant in the show.
Yes, in the show, the Kanar that they were drinking, what was it in real life?
Right. Okay.
What did you use for the prop?
Probably.
You could drink it right now. And by the way, don't.
I'm gonna say like maple syrup or something like that.
Very close.
It was thick and viscous, wasn't it?
It was thick and viscous. You're very close. It's a specific type of maple syrup that's very different because it's not wholly maple syrup.
Okay.
Well, I don't know all the different brands of maple syrup because we don't get maple syrup here. Pancakes and syrup is not a thing here in Europe.
That's fair. It's called Caro syrup. So it's
syrup.
basically corn and maple syrup mixed together as one type of syrup, which, by the way, completely disgusting.
Yeah, it sounds.
Yep, I've had it.
But you still, you knew maple syrup.
Ugh.
That's close enough. I'm not going to be mean.
Unfortunately,
Conti, you can get.
Say again.
You can get maple syrup in Europe, but I could go down to the shop down the road and buy it right now.
Right. Okay. Where I live, you don't see it because.
Well, if the Canadians are going to ship it to you, you're going to get it from Canada.
You don't live in Britain, no, do you, Conti? You're in Germany. That's why.
Yes, and pancakes are not thick like this and small. Ours are large and thin, and we call them crepe. Okay.
How dare you eat crepes? How dare you eat crepes? How dare you?
Fine,
How dare
it's
you?
pancakes.
I always
That is
knew
not a
you were a
legitimate
creep.
food product, sir.
It's pancake. It's a pancake.
I worked at IHOP for 5 years. That is not acceptable. Anyways, yeah, Caro syrup. You can buy it. It's dirt cheap. It's disgusting.
But what we do have here is an instant coffee in Germany called Caro. So, but okay. So, next question, which will come from, I think, the Scarlet Candor or Positive Candor.
Okay. I guess I'll ask another planet question. Might as well keep it that way. What was the name of the salvage planet that Ren was on?
What was the name of the salvage planet on Star Trek Discovery where Book and or Booker, whatever his name is, and that Andorian were trapped on? That one.
Yes, that's it.
I don't know. It's not in my head. I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Well done, Positive Candor.
You want to think about it for a minute or no?
I have no idea. I remember the episode.
Okay.
They went to the planet in Booker's ship. They took Georgiou. They had these things on the back of the head that if they ran past a certain point, their heads would blow up like Running Man.
Right.
I didn't even pay attention. I've only watched the episode once, to be honest.
Right.
I don't remember the episode. I don't remember the planet's name. Very sorry.
Planet Hollywood?
It's called, you want me to say?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. It's called Hun Hao, HUNHAWRU.
Well, we're going to get that. So that's a point to you guys.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Here we are again.
Oh, Michael Kirk, the final question.
Well, somebody's going to go into the lead here.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yeah.
Oh, should I ask another destruct code?
The thing is it? Oh yeah. You could ask a really hard one and I get it wrong.
Do him no favors that I gave him last time. Be cruel.
What species is Marcia, the shapeshifter in Star Trek 6?
Or Marta, I think is their name really, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you might be right. Marta. I might have just written
It
down
is Marta.
Marta, then. What species is she? He knows.
Or is it Martia?
It might be that.
It's spelt Martia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, it's Marcia, right? That's how it's pronounced. But it's Martia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still pronounced Marcia. Just like Rurapente, it doesn't really have much of the R in the beginning.
I watched this last night.
Jesus.
You watched Star Trek 6 last night? Man, what a good movie. You must have had a good night.
It was a good night. Introduced my wife to it for the first time.
What? First time I've seen such a good movie as that?
Yeah.
It's a great film.
I saw it opening night twice.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw it originally at the cinema.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I saw it in theaters. It was one of the first Star Trek movies I ever saw in theaters.
It's the only movie that I went to the theater and watched and went right back in and watched again.
Wow.
I was 11 when it came out, so I didn't see it in the cinema. I did see Generations, though. Kind of wish
I saw Generations, too. Yeah, that was kind of a letdown. Although it did get me that awesome Borg cup. Or that was First Contact. Back when Surge was big, you get that big plastic Borg cup from, like, King's Dominion.
Nice.
Yeah, that was great. I would feel that was Surge, and I would just slam that shit when I was 13. I'm sure that did no damage to my biology, and my development was perfectly fine.
It was such a good film, especially after the one before it, The Final Frontier, which I think is not a good film.
Yeah, no, you're probably right about that. Although Cybok I enjoy. I enjoy taking clips of what his performance did and was like, hey, this was all right. Yeah, all right, you agree with me then, teammate?
Star Trek V is mostly Kirk's dream.
It's mostly Cybok acting and everyone else, not really.
Well, the thing about Star Trek V is there were a lot of writer strikes going on at the time, and other parts of strikes, other kinds of strikes going on in Hollywood. And since what's his face, Leonard Nimoy was allowed to write. Leonard Nimoy was allowed to write and direct the previous one. They let Will Shatner have a go. Unfortunately, that was a terrible movie.
It sucks. We've given Continuum right now a bunch of time to come up with the answer to this question, and he's now closer to solving it.
Is that right?
He's feeling the chill of Urapente.
Don't do this because he's luring you in.
Yes, he is.
That's
his specialty.
He knows.
He doesn't know.
You fall on his face right now.
I do. I was thinking of maybe saying I don't know, but when he challenged me like that, I cannot abide. This is all Mark's fault. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
It's a cameloid.
Yeah, you didn't know that. You got me out with that shit. I don't want to hear it.
I knew it, but only because I watched it last night. So I looked.
Well, apparently he watched it last night too. Everybody saw it last night. I didn't see it last night. It's a good movie though.
No, it's because I've asked this question before. I'm sorry.
Go on.
It is kind of a lazy name though for a shape-shifting alien. Oh, it's a cameloid, like a chameleon.
Unbelievable.
It's kind of like
feeling generous today.
What?
So I think we could go into around 6 if you want to. We'll have a member of the audience come in and ask a question.
Can I just have 2 secs? Excuse me.
Sure. On screen. You want to have seconds? Got you.
Right?
Sorry.
Yeah. No, not the other thing.
It's not
the plural. Not the past participle. We're talking about the present tense.
Oh my goodness.
So, if we'll do one more round. We'll bring on 2 more people to ask a question to each team. Should the team get it right, they will gain 5 points.
Oh shit! Finishing it off.
Oh wow, 5 points.
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
Let's get it not wrong this time.
But if they get it wrong, they lose 5 points.
Oh my goodness, we're going to end up with nothing.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You might get it right.
Look, if we get crushed, we fought with honor.
I tell you what, we'll leave out the losing 5 points part. We'll just if you get it right, you gain 5 points.
Okay, so who?
And Yosef says he has one.
Yes,
Sorry about that.
Joseph Patrick says he has one. Okay, let's bring on Joseph Patrick. Hold on, let's move that 1 second. I'm going to send the invite. Why is it not working now?
Because the world hates you. That's why.
It does hate me.
Star Trek V, Zoe.
It's because
isn't as bad as people say.
It's because you got asked a question where the answer was just a bad pun.
There are some amazing parts to Star Trek V.
Okay.
The bit with McCoy and like, don't take my pain, I need my pain, and all of that.
Yeah.
There are good points to the movie.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link in the chats. Both Bird of Prey 5 and Joseph Patrick have a question each. So we're going to bring on Joseph Patrick first, because he was the first one to call out.
5.
And then after that, Bird of Prey 5. So, Joseph Patrick, if you'd like to come in, here is the link.
Good old Bob 5.
Yeah, I just thought the whole, although there's some wonderful acting in it, I'll grant you that, and Cybok was brilliant. I just didn't like the story as a whole. And then when you the film that comes after it, The Undiscovered Country, is such a cracking film.
It's amazing.
It is.
The thing about Star Trek V, though, the biggest issue. Hello,
Hi,
And
Joseph.
greetings,
Hi,
everybody.
new person.
Welcome,
Next show
Joseph.
continuum.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing fairly well despite having an ear infection.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
It's
Get well soon.
not pleasant, but
Yeah.
manageable. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
no fun.
Who's your question for?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
Admiral,
I think this should go to the Mark of Kirk.
Oh, okay.
Mark of Kirk. Okay. And would you like to have a TNG, Voyager, or DS9 question?
DS9.
Yeah, I'm okay with DS9.
Are you okay with DS9 question? Okay, in that case,
Minus for life, yo.
Cisco, best captain.
last week, we were talking about the two actresses that played the Borg Queen. Remember that question? It
Mhm.
was, yeah.
Mhm.
And one of the actresses also played a character on Deep Space Nine.
What on Deep Space Nine?
She played a character on Deep Space Nine.
And can you give me either an episode, either the episode or the character?
Okay. Well, I feel like you're talking about the one. You're talking about the one that was on a lot of Voyager episodes, that on the later part, and she was also can't remember exactly what her name was. Something Khan. Khan. The episode was a part with Trills, and I feel like her name was Khan. I can't remember what her first name was. Trills Khan. It was the episode where she was like, remember the episode. It's before the Dominion War. It was prior to that.
Is this the one with the lesbian kiss?
It might be the one with the lesbian kiss. Yeah, I feel like it was the one with the lesbian kiss.
Oh, I hadn't even realized it was the same actress.
Yeah. What the
And
hell?
do you know the name of the episode?
Joined, something like that. It
does
had to do
sound
with
right,
Trill and putting fucking the thing in. So I want to say joined. Maybe
Close.
Rejoined or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
So you got
a
it.
tough one, man. Like, if I wasn't a whore for DS9, there's no way I would remember that shit. But
You got it.
remember
Nice
the two
job.
actors, because you know why? The two actresses that played the Borg Queen have actually a weird cheekbone thing where you can tell them apart. The early Borg Queen had cheekbones that were pushed much back further in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
I
the later
didn't go
Borg Queen,
there, but definitely it was the episode Rejoined. Yeah. And it was Berto Praise, probably one of his most favorite episodes. So,
oh really?
and since he's going to ask you the next question, I will say great job and see you next week.
Yeah, man. Look for that next time.
Perfect job, Joseph.
Watch First
Thank you
Contact.
for coming on.
Take care, Joseph.
Watch First Contact, then watch Rejoined or Unimatrix Zero, and try to see the cheekbones of the Borg Queen. I swear to God, you'll see the noticeable difference. It's there.
Feel
Hope
better,
you-
Joseph.
Hope
Thank
you
you
really
very
get
much.
better soon.
Thank you for
Take
the
care,
question.
folks. Take care. Bye.
That was a good question, man. Wow.
Yeah, I
That
only
was
remembered
excellent.
that because of dumb luck, partially.
Right,
Hello.
well, good luck.
Hello,
Kapla.
world. It's Berto Prey 5. Kapla.
Hi.
And
Kapla!
Kapla. Joseph was
Kapla,
too
Berto
nice,
Prey.
giving people a choice of questions. Because I don't have a choice. I just had the one ready.
Just the one hard
Well,
question.
you are a dictator.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest.
hang
This
up
is
in here.
probably going to be harder because it's Star Trek the Animated Series.
That's all right.
Oh
They're
God,
not-
nobody's
they're
gonna
not
get
asking
that
us.
shit.
So who officially gets the bad news?
Well,
This would be for Scarlet Candor.
Oh, that's rude. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, in the Star Trek animated series episode, The Time Trap. The Enterprise is sent to search a section of space where a number of starships have mysteriously disappeared over the years. What is the name of the section of space they are searching?
Good question.
Jeepers.
There's no way anybody remembers this shit.
Have you any idea, Positive Candor?
If I'm right, it's related to the Bermuda Triangle. It's called something else triangle. Because it's based basically on the Bermuda Triangle, obviously.
Right. All that springs to mind, some graveyard springs to mind. That's all.
Well, yeah, there's a graveyard.
I will give a little hint.
Oh.
Because the other team got a choice.
Right.
And I will give a little hint. Positive Candor is warmer than you are, Paul.
Okay.
But yeah, I know there's a graveyard of ships there, and they are have to join up with the Klingons and get hooked up to get out of there. But then, of course, the Klingons ditch them.
Do I mention which Klingon?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh. I'm trying, but yeah, I know the episode. I'm just trying to think, because it's a similar, it's called whatever triangle. And I'm trying to think what it is.
It's a little redundant.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bird.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Oh. I'm not very good on the animated series.
Me neither. I had no idea.
Well, if it's
Dude, it's a really tough question. I don't fucking envy you right now.
What's your reference? What makes you think it's something like the Bermuda Triangle?
Because it's based on that principle of all the ships, like they say with the Bermuda Triangle, getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle. That's a place on Earth, obviously.
Place on Earth, right? Like the Sargasso Sea.
Yeah, like the Sargasso Sea, but it's based off of the Bermuda Triangle, and
well, based off the Bermuda Triangle is the Sargasso Sea.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's an example of something based on the triangle.
Yeah,
right.
But I'm trying to think what triangle it was. Obviously, it's not called the Bermuda Triangle in space. No. But
it was a beach episode. We don't know. Watch the animated series.
It's
just pull the trigger, man. Come up with a word.
Yeah, it's something triangle. I know that. But obviously not Bermuda. But it's close. It's something that sounds.
Well, but if it's not Bermuda,
yeah.
What about Sargasso Triangle?
No. I don't think it has to do. I don't think it has to do with anything on Earth. It would be based on probably wherever they're at. And trying to think where they're at.
I would say I'm pretty impressed at even getting this far.
Well,
Are we close?
Well, that's why I said Positive Candor was certainly closer than you.
Right.
um,
Triangle is in the Sark SOC. Right. Yes.
yeah.
I gave 2 hints. I suggest you consider that. But if there's no answer, there's no answer.
And one of those was redundant, wasn't it?
Was it? Or wasn't it? The world.
Yeah, you said it was redundant, and I don't know what the second hint was.
The first hint was that you were closer, and the second hint was the name is kind of redundant.
Name was kind of redundant.
Kind of redundant. Redundant.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that,
it.
Bird. I see where you went with that.
Redundant. Delta?
Yeah, Delta Triangle. Yeah, let's go with that.
Lame.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's probably as close as we're going to get.
Okay, well.
Is that your
we'll
final
go with
answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be correct.
Oh, good shout, Positive Candor. Well done.
Stop talking.
I feel like I cheated now. Wow.
You
I
didn't
didn't think
cheat.
anybody was going to
You
get
were
that.
fine. You were fine, Bird Prey. You were fine.
I knew.
This is the one time you did not cheat, Bird.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The
Good.
one
I'm going to drop
time.
off so that Question to Track can continue with the game. Well done, guys. I
Well,
salute
Kapla,
you.
Bird.
Well
Thank
done,
you
You
for
brought
Positive
doing
glory
Candor.
to you and your house.
Yeah.
We both got the thing. I think just the 4 of us are just too good at trivia. And by the 4 of us, I mean you 3 and then me to a lesser extent.
No.
Oh, not at all, Mark.
No. Well,
We talked our way all the way through that, and
Yeah.
Positive Candor pulled that out of the bag. Brilliant job.
looks like we have a winner tonight.
We do?
We do.
Winner.
Oh,
Scarlet
wow.
Candor with 33 points. One by 1
Wow.
point. Well done.
I don't believe it.
Reference. I forgot. I thought we were tied for some reason.
Yeah, I did.
Nope. You took
No.
the lead when I asked Conti a question that he already knew the answer to.
Now, well, he knew the answer
And-
to mine as well.
I won, right. I got you.
He pretended that he didn't for a while.
Yeah, because he does that every damn week.
Yeah,
And
he
then he
does it
always
every
does
week.
Oh, hold on.
The shenanigans abound. That's all I'm saying. Not targeting anyone with that statement. Continuum. It's all continuum. He
I do
knows.
nothing of the sort. You know, I just do what I do, and hey, it's just the way it is. So, you know, it's just the way that goes. Hold on, why is this not doing what I want it to do? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, for those who missed the beginning of the episode, we have a little cartoon made, animated by the lovely Sarah Cook Robinson, and some very talented voice acting, especially the captain.
Well, he was all right.
So, and of course, there are a couple of cameos in this animated video, in this animation. So, we're going to bring that up just before we end the episode, and let you for those who missed it at the beginning, let you see it. Let you see it. So here we. Oh, why is this not? Here.
Error. You want this and I don't.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson.
It's
Our
echoing
mission
a bit.
is to explore the continuum. Is it?
Seek out strange new people.
Oh, that's right.
Strange as us, of course. To answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Captain. Medical emergency.
What's wrong now, Commander?
It's the Admiral, sir. He's fallen into a deep coma.
Has he been reading Vogon poetry again?
Not this time. Someone beamed Kirk Spock / fiction into his mission reports.
There's only one way to solve this problem.
Captain, you can't. You know what will happen.
We have no choice. Admiral, I've been in contact with Starfleet Command, and they agree with me. Star Trek 3 really is a rewrite to Spock's brain.
No.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That is, of course, the end of today's episode and the end of the battle between the Mark of Kirk and Scarlet Candor. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you do enjoy it, and if more than that, if you do enjoy our content, please check out the description. There are links to our PayPal and Patreon. And also don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And until next week, my friends, for another Question of Trek. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good game.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in.